What's good YouTube, it's Adam from I'm a Music Mogul and welcome to another video. Carrying on with that Logic 10.5 update content. In this one we'll be talking about the latest update to Logic's Drum Machine Designer, and this is a big update. Even though it looks very similar to the previous version, it's a whole lot better in my opinion. No longer does it use the Ultra Beat as its backend. It now harnesses the power of Quick Sampler, which is a whole lot better. It's a game changer. In fact, you can actually use each one of these pads or cells to trigger any plugin, and we'll get to that in a moment. But first, this is the plugin. Very simple, very easy to use. You can see there's multiple pads and you can use this for anything that you like. So over here, I'm just gonna go ahead and drag in a sample, just a basic hi-hat, drag it on, kick, drag it on. And that is one way in which you can start designing your own drum machine or drum kit. Pro tip, let's go ahead and just select all of these kits right over here. Click drag, hover over this gray area and go to Drum Machine Designer. This will automatically import all those samples for you into a Drum Machine Designer instance. All right, so really cool. Let's go back to the beginning of the video what I was talking about. It harnesses the power of Quick Sampler. So whenever you drag in a one-shot sample, it will be loaded into an instance of Quick Sampler. And you can go ahead and manipulate that Quick Sampler either below this window right over here, or you can hit this arrow down button over here and edit the sample or whatever you want within the actual full version of the Quick Sampler plugin right over here. What I also mentioned earlier in the video is that you can actually harness each one of these pads to trigger whatever you want. So for instance, let's go ahead and create a new instance on this cell over here. You'll notice a new track has been loaded up with its name, Instrument 9. Now we can go ahead and load in any plugin that we want. So let's go ahead and bring in Logic's Drum Synth. And now we have Logic's Drum Synth within a Drum Machine Designer. And we can go ahead and create drum kits that way. Let's go ahead and create another instance within Drum Machine Designer. And this time, let's bring in another instance of Quick Sampler. And this time, instead of dragging in a sample, we can actually just go ahead and record in a sample. So let's say I'm a beatboxer and I want to record in some phrases. We can do just that very quickly. We'll go to mic line 1. And I recorded that in. And I could go ahead and just build out a drum kit that way by recording samples into each cell. Let's go ahead and create another instance here. And I'm going to show you, now you may not want to do this. I just want to show you that you can do this. We can load in actually any plugin that you want. So we can load in an instance of ES2 synthesizer right within Drum Machine Designer. So it's really cool. You may not want to do this, but you definitely can. If you want to like just hit or trigger one note, you can do that. Also, since each track is on an individual track, you can also apply effects individually to each sound. So let's say we go to our snare sound, we can add in a reverb. Just that it'll affect that snare, but it won't affect any other sample. So that is Drum Machine Designer right there. Definitely you can use it just as a drum kit. You can load multiple samples in. Lastly, I'll just show you, you can also just drag in samples like this, multiple samples at a time, and it'll automatically load it in just like that. You don't have to do what I did in the first step. Multiple ways to work with drum samples, work it in, a lot of drag and drop workflows here. You can definitely beatbox if you're a beatboxer or you want to record samples straight in, create a quick drum kit. You can do that as well using Logic's Quick Sampler. Just a bunch of things that you can use within Drum Machine Designer. It's really up to you how you want to use it. Like I said, you can use each individual cell as any container for whatever you want. It's just super useful, super versatile, and that is Drum Machine Designer. So definitely open it up, play around with it, and see how you like it. That's it for this video. If you do have any questions on this, we can go ahead and talk in the comment section below. If you do want to learn more about Quick Sampler and what it has to offer, click the card in the top right hand corner. Also there will be an entire playlist of everything that is new in the 10.5 update. That's it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you are enjoying the Logic update as much as I am, and I'll see you in the next one. Later. Peace.